And we are live. Fight conversations from Chanclas Cantina. Lex
Yo,
and Trez.
what's going on, guys? We're doing it. Our first stream pay-per-view here in Las Vegas, Chanclas Cantina. It's going to be a really live atmosphere. I don't know
Yeah,
how
it's
the
gonna be
background's going to
loud.
be.
It's gonna be loud. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't
But
know how that
we know you
background's
can
going to
hear
be.
us. And it's fight time. We're looking at Roxanne Modafferi against her
UFC.
challenger. Who's she fighting again? Who's Roxanne fighting?
Oh, you know what? I really don't. I don't know, to be honest. Over here, she's pitted against a tough. She's pitted against a tough character, though.
All right, all
Yeah, I
right.
don't.
There we go. There we go. We setting up. We getting it going. Yeah, it's gonna be good fights
All
tonight.
right, let's look at this fight
Absolutely.
card.
Chanclas Cantina.
Oops.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're excited for these fights tonight. I think that we're in store for some heavy action. Hopefully, we see some wars tonight, some stoppages, some submissions. I want to see a little bit of every finish possible. Hopefully, we get a variety pack of action. So, I'm out here at Chanclas Cantina with Trez. We're doing fight conversations.
She's fighting Macy Barber.
Macy
Macy Barber.
Macy Barber against Roxanne Modafferi. We're going to see how it goes down next, right here live from Chanclas Cantina. We're streaming it. You're watching it. That's how we're doing it. Lex and Trez fight conversations.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little difficult here. We got a little background action going on, but we're going to try and pipe this into you guys. This fight's going to be going. It's going to be off the hook, though. I'm really excited for what's going to happen tonight because, I mean, one way or the other, I seriously don't see this thing lasting the full going the distance. I really don't see it, and I think the cards underneath are designed. I think this fight card is designed for knockouts.
I think so too. I think this fight card is designed for action. And like I was saying before, I'm hoping we get a variety pack of action. Some knockouts, some submissions, some wars of all types.
Yeah, because as of now, um, we've the to me, there's been exciting fights on the undercard, but nothing spectacular on these early prelims. Um, there was a fight, and earlier where the dude almost got knocked out in the first round. Was held on. I'm looking
If you're
for.
watching the fight with us, welcome to the fight party, fight conversations, Lex and Trez. We're excited for this UFC 246 right now. Chanclas Cantina. We always got a live atmosphere in here. If you're in the Las Vegas area, come out and join us for these fights. It's going to be a good night of action. Lex and Trez fight conversations. Tune into our YouTube channel for our fight predictions.
Yeah, I would say the Tim Elliott Askarov fight, that was real exciting. Those guys were tagging each other. That dude Tim Elliott's got a granite chin. Definitely a tough ass dude. I mean, he's rocking that mullet, so you know he's tough. It's the power of the mullet. You can't really.
Shout out to Teague out there in LI, no doubt, tuning in, checking out the fights. What's your prediction tonight, Teague? Who you got tonight, man?
All right, so we got the fight coming on. We got Bruce Buffer.
We're starting it up.
Calling off the action. Macy Barber. And they're using Modafferi as a gatekeeper.
She's definitely giving up a size advantage. You can tell right away, right? Modafferi's a tough chick. Shout out to Brandon Jenkins out there. This is his
Yeah.
teammate.
Everybody likes Roxanne Modafferi.
We're pulling for Team Roxy over here.
I mean,
Let's go.
She's the underdog, but look at the fight experience. Unbelievable, dude.
Plus 550. Wow, that's some value right there. Yo, Brandon, I hope you got some action on your teammate. 20's pulling back over 100.
You're going third round KO McGregor. Right on. I can dig it.
Oh, man.
I can dig
Harry
it.
Q, McGregor. McGregor in the third round KO from Harry Q. Yeah,
Dude,
I hope it lasts that long.
Dude, Modafferi already looked fucked up. She already looked fucked up.
You know why? Because she has those thick glasses, so it's tough for her. I think she does better when she's grappling just because of how bad her vision is.
Yeah, right.
I don't think she's used to wearing the contacts. You see all her photos, she's wearing those thick glasses.
Well, right now they just tied up.
She knows what she's doing, so come on, get in there.
Right now she's circling. She just tagged Barber.
What do you think of Barber's boxing so far, Trez?
She stands straight up. She goes straight back, and she's going to get tagged. You know, one of the things I see with Modafferi, though, right now, she's moving, she's shaking. But one of the things that happens is usually when people start out this fast, oh, she just threw a nice little piping right hand.
Impressive shot right there by
yeah,
Roxy.
she's not only that, she's working the distance
Oh,
great.
oh. She's standing right in front of her, making it easy for her to find the target.
Well, dude, she's setting her up with just basics, boxing basics. Now she took her down. But one of the things,
this fight is right in Roxy's wheelhouse to win in this first round, right here, right now.
One of the things here, though, dude, is there's a level of experience. You know, now it's a different game with old girl on the ground with her and stuff. But you know, I honestly believe the way she was tagging her, she should have kept it standing. You know, she had old girl licked. You know, and that's one of the things. So early. That's one of the things that they're saying early in the fight, man.
I think Roxy's in a good position here. She doesn't have to worry about her vision. She just can feel where the opponent is. It's all feel from here for her. So she's got a good feel from this point.
As I say, Modafferi, though, right now it's like let her off the hook. You know, this girl's
she's definitely letting her off the hook a little bit right now, but she does have another 3 minutes to work. So hopefully she's just setting herself up for something.
I just believe
she has enough time to work.
I just believe in damage terms. You know, we're talking about damage.
As long as the referee
here.
doesn't stand them up, then she's in a good position. She definitely needs to throw something from this position. I like some type of a downward elbow or some type of a strike.
Hold on, triple.
Maybe some type of a choke. But I think she needs to make something happen here. You're right.
Well, I mean, right now this girl's able to collect her head.
They've been on the ground here for a minute. She needs to hurry up and make something happen. But what does it look like she's going for to you?
Well,
it looks like she's trying to mount her.
She was definitely outclassed on her feet. Right now, she's not outclassed.
Here she comes with the mount. She's gonna get the full mount right here. Pull that right leg out. She's trying. She doesn't even need to get the full mount to put some damage on her. That's the thing. You know, put some damage on first. That'll loosen up getting the mount, you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no damage being done anymore.
Damaging your opponent always helps.
Yeah, damaging's not being done right now.
Exactly. I don't like this position. She's putting herself in position where she's more focused with getting her leg out for this mount than she is for putting damage.
Look how calm Barber is on her back and working. Look at she's already reaching around, grabbing the neck right now. Look at now she's got her in a guillotine. I mean, she's like she was.
Yeah, no, I don't like this position at all.
No, this is
what she should be able to get her head out of that.
No, she doesn't.
And as soon as she gets her head out of that, she needs to throw some punches.
She doesn't got the full neck.
She's losing time. She had 3 minutes. Now she's only at one and change. There it goes. Pop that out. That was a bad angle. Now hit. Throw some back elbows with that left elbow.
Yeah, there you go. Work the side.
Throw that left elbow right to her ear. That left elbow should be all over Barber's face right now.
Well, she's trying to get balance to keep her from getting up.
Focusing on the wrong elbow.
No, me personally, she should have kept it standing. That's all that should. This fight should have never been on the ground. It would have been over by now. She was licking her. She was drilling her. This is how all this did was kept Barber in the game.
Focusing too much on. It's not about the full mount. It's about doing the damage. Just do the damage. I saw she had a couple positions to do some damage, and she didn't get anything.
There you go.
Off, so.
There you go. Now she's in position, but
there you go. You finally got the mount. You got 18 seconds. Make it worth it. Make it count. Make it count. Oh,
look at this. Now she's on her reversed.
Oh, wow. That was terrible.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
All that work to get this position, and the only elbow dropped is on your face. That's a miscalculation there, in my opinion.
No, in a fight that Modafferi was clearly winning on her feet. Clearly winning on her feet. She let it go, took it to the ground, and was on the ground the whole damn time. It was. She might have won because she had old girl on her back and she was licking her, but old girl's defense the whole time, and then old girl went for an actual submission where Modafferi didn't do anything. So, depending on how you score it, depending on how you judge it, I would just go with the damage that was done first with the boxing and old girl throwing them licks.
I mean, I definitely have Modafferi winning that round, but I think she missed a good opportunity there to win the fight already. I think she could have, or at least really inflict some damage. I mean, no damage was inflicted at all. It was her basically trying to get the full mount. And once she got it, she basically got a reverse, and the only elbow dropped was on her. So I think that was just a lost opportunity there. Even though she won the round, I think that she could have really done some damage at some opportunities there. All right, and we're back, round 2. Oh, she's got her.
Yeah.
She's got her in the stand-up.
Yeah, no.
One punch dropped her.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
She's got to watch out for that heel kick.
Now she's going to look at a chin. She's
she might get choked here.
A choke with the shin.
She's got to make sure she doesn't. Oh, look at the arm. The arm is trapped.
Yeah, no, this is, dude, it's
a
bad game.
Barber's crafty.
No, she's licked on her feet. She should never have gone to the ground and up.
And that makes
all that
sense.
Experience she has, and
she's dominating her on the stand in the stand up 100%.
At this point, a move like that.
I mean, how quick did she drop her?
Hey, look, at this point, with a move like that makes me think that she's pissed. I mean, seriously, why the fuck when you have
Trez with the conspiracy?
Lit?
Go figure.
I'll say it.
Conspiracy talk. Trez Mala, Think Stoppers, shameless plug. Oh, we're over here at Chanclas Cantina watching Modafferi and Barber. If you're in Las Vegas, come out, check these fights with us. We're here. We're watching this fight. So far, I got Modafferi winning. She's really trying to get this mount. She's got it. She's got her full mounted. This is what she wanted. Now let's see what she does with it. Hope she rains down some punches. At plus 550, Modafferi might be the underdog, dark horse of this contest, value-wise, from a better standpoint. I hope anybody on Team Modafferi got that plus 550 right now. Come on, drop those bows. Let's see what you got. There you go. There you go. Do some damage. Do some damage. There we go. Those little short little punches like that, those are more measuring. Those aren't doing damage. I'd rather she drop some short elbows.
All she's doing is keeping her in the fight, man. She should have made her stand up and knock her ass out. This is ridiculous.
I mean, she's winning the second round here. She's got dominant position. Let her turn over, take her back, and finish her. Either that or pound her facing. Ride the horse. Ride the horse. Ride the horse. Oh, she got flipped. She didn't ride well.
Her jiu-jitsu, though, man. This girl Barber's jiu-jitsu is really fucking good.
I feel you. Nice. Official. Chanclas Cantina.
Man, getting drinks, watching the fight, baby.
Mrs. Trez.
Legal weed outside. Oh!
Mrs. Trez holding it down.
It's a dream come true. Commentating the fights on the internet, baby. Oh, some blood. We got some blood going on over here. Someone's leaking. Someone's been tagged. Someone's leaking. What's that?
Yeah, bro. So yeah, let's stick to this fight right here. Somebody's busted open.
Yeah, no, Modafferi got old girl with them elbows when she was doing that. She got her
Modafferi,
with them
look at
good ass
that.
elbows.
It is
Oh, now
bloody. Modafferi got to make sure that
now Modafferi's eating elbows.
I know
It's
she
tit
got
for
to get
tat.
out of there. She got to get out of there. There you go.
Oh, we got some
Drop
good,
some bows. Let it be known.
we got some
Make
good
it happen.
jiu-jitsu.
Make
The
it happen.
weakest-
There you go.
Some of the
Take
weakest.
that neck. Take that neck. This is the time right now. This is the time to finish it. Modafferi keeps putting her head underneath that arm. She used to pop that head out and rain some bows down. This blood is leaking.
The blood is leaking right now.
Barber's the right name because she looks like she got a haircut. She got a close haircut. Maybe it took a little too much off. She got scalped.
Blood clumped hair, blood soaked hair.
Man, you got to feel good about
It's
that
just
plus
pouring.
550 right now. If you got that plus 550 Modafferi, you got to feel great about that.
Barber just looked at the blood. She just looked at the puddle of blood and had this look in her eye.
You're not everybody's used to bleeding like that, you know. She's definitely going to be feeling lightheaded. She might not be used to that feeling of losing blood during a fight while somebody's squeezing on you. That's a lot of blood coming out. This might get stopped in the corner.
That's one of the best camera angles ever.
But she's a warrior, man. She fights
Watch
through it. She
out,
survives
watch
the
out,
rounds.
watch
Very impressive. But I do got it
Don't do
Modafferi
anything
for
stupid.
the first 2 rounds.
Bam, baby. Wow, yeah, she's not doing too well. Barber's not doing too well. 8-0 is looking like it's going to be 8-1. She might not even come out of the corner. I'm going to call it right now. She might not come out of the corner. Look at Modafferi just dropped her with a jab. Hit her just with a straight jab. Bam. And she said she hurt her knee on the fall down.
Saw her grab her leg there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Her legs went out.
so,
Her legs went out.
yeah. That jab. See, that's connecting UFC and boxing. Last Saturday night we were here at Chanclas. We were doing boxing, and you see the use of the jab here at UFC. How helpful that jab was. How that jab was what set up everything else there for Modafferi. So don't think that boxing isn't necessary in UFC. Yeah, you got to have ground game, but a good jab is something that translated across from UFC to boxing.
Hey, they're looking at Barber's leg right now. She might not be able to continue.
I don't think she continues.
She might have. She's limping around. Nope, she's going to continue. She's going to fight. It's going to happen. She's going to fight. It's going to happen.
The cut's not as bad as we thought.
All right, here we go.
What is it, from her ear? She got the cut ear.
It's not going to help. Here's the deal. She's got to. She should be kicking the leg. She should be keeping everything on her feet. She should be doing nothing but working her boxing. Should be nothing but kickboxing, Muay Thai, kicking those front legs. That's it. That's the only thing that's happened. Boom.
Punch her in the face. It's been working so far.
Boom.
That's the plan. Punch her in the face, Roxy.
Get the highlight
Win
reel
this fight,
knockout.
Roxy. Punch her in the face.
Get the highlight reel knockout.
Give her a face punch for old Brando. I'm impressed with Modafferi's boxing tonight.
Yeah, no.
There it is. There it is. One more.
She can't take a shot. There's going to be a highlight reel
knockout. Don't let him
knockout.
measure you, Roxy. Don't let him measure you. Hit him.
Don't take it.
Come first.
Back out. Oh, man. She's playing friendship shit.
This is Roxy's fight to win. Rain down some punches. She's going to win unanimously.
This is friendship. Old girl's going to submit her now. I guarantee it. What? That's how you know. If old
She's
girl,
not getting submitted.
if old girl submits her, it's a fix.
She is not getting submitted.
You heard it here first.
Roxy's gonna come.
If old girl submits
fight.
her right
She's
here,
gonna pop her head out. She's been dominating her on the ground.
It's a fix.
For 2 rounds already. She's gonna dominate this 3rd round. She's gonna find a way to take this mount as she's been doing.
I'm gonna tell you, she submits her in this.
I just think she's stronger. She's stronger, and she's shown it in the first 2 rounds when they've gone to the ground. She's stronger. She's going to continue to dominate in the stand-up and the ground. Both phases, I see Modafferi getting a unanimous decision in this one so far.
It's a fix. If she submits her, it's a fix.
Oh, no. Just like that. Just like that. She needs to get that hand free. Oh, Trez is right. Oh, goddamn, Modafferi got herself in deep waters for no reason. She's got to get out of this. Oh, Trez, you're right, man. Goddamn. That's dangerous.
Why wouldn't you have somebody completely licked?
Oh, man, completely dominated in the stand-up. Oh, she gets out of it.
Big elbow.
That's what I'm talking about. She needs to regain a good position here.
UFC 246.
Damn, Trez, your prediction almost came true there.
It still is.
That was crazy.
It's happening. I throw pasta at the wall. If it sticks, we'll make it work.
Damn,
baby.
it almost stuck there. But Roxy's tough. She's strong. It's really helping her. She needs to stand up here. You're right. Stand up. That's been best for you.
Yeah, she can get away. She can get away. She's not trying to get away. She can get away. Modafferi can get away. She can get up. She can stand on her feet. She could be tagging this girl at will.
She's got a hold of her leg also there. I don't think it's as easy to get away.
Yeah, but
she doesn't. She lost that.
But nothing coming back, man. Right. Nothing coming back. Why wouldn't you stay on your feet? Why wouldn't you stay on your feet? You got nothing coming back.
That she's got an advantage here on the ground, and on her feet she would only be trying to get to the ground, so she's already on the ground, so she might as well just go to work. That's what I would say is the answer to that question.
I always go for the fix. I always go for the fix.
I think that she's been showing every round that she's trying to take it to the ground.
The
so
gatekeeper.
That's where she was comfortable. And I said that before. I think that it's the vision thing. I think when she's in close, she's more comfortable. She can just feel it without seeing it.
She's only been your theory's been blown to shit because she's only been winning the fight when she's on her feet.
Absolutely. I don't think she's comfortable throwing those punches, even though they're working. But I think that's been working for her tonight, the whole boxing.
No, I think when you have a record when you're 23-17,
this is a win for her. All she's got to do is ride this out.
all she has to do is not get submitted.
All she has to do is not get submitted
All
in the
she
next
has to
40
do is
seconds,
not get
and
submitted.
This is going to be a win
Can
for
she
her
do
on
that?
the scorecard.
She's been doing that, but can she do that?
I mean, Barber is just – I can't believe that she was such a favorite tonight. That's unbelievable.
A heavy favorite, man. If you bet Modafferi right now, you got to be happy.
Getting so
you got to be happy, but you got to be nervous too.
Ranked 2 spots higher and plus 550 in Vegas. Vegas just disrespected Modafferi.
Oh, she's leaking blood.
Barber is leaking. Yes, Chanclas Cantina. It is live over here. Holy shit, she's leaking. Is right.
Bam. Well, whoever bet Modafferi, you are collecting a check right now, plus 550.
Cash that check. 200 will win you 1,100.
Plus 550.
So far, that looks like a great bet. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yo, cash that.
I don't know how much. Say it was all about her leg giving out, because to me it looked like most of the fight that she got dominated in both stand-up and on the ground. I mean, Roxy's not really known for her boxing. And she definitely outboxed Barber tonight. Who we got in the room here? Shout out to everybody watching the fights with us. Fight companion status. We hope you have the fights on. Also, throw us on in the background. Watch the fights with Lex and Trez. We gave you our opinions.
Hey, and here's one of the deals.
Next time around, we're gonna have to go deeper in the card and look for that value pick. Modafferi should have been something that we were all aware of. So if you got down on that, then congratulations. That was a value pick right there, wasn't it? Damn.
Oh my gosh, plus 550. That was worth it. That was worth to take the bet. But man, I'll tell you what, I'm not without my little conspiracy on a blow and shit. But that was perfect to see that not come through on somebody actually uh, giving away a great opportunity. Especially, I mean, seriously, she could have really closed the show on Barber. She really could have closed the show with her standing up. She didn't even kick to the leg. She didn't do anything, and that's one of the things I think that's kept Modafferi from actually really moving on in her career is when you got somebody compromised, you got to get them out of there. The quicker you get them out of there, the more money. The quicker you get them out of there, the more money you make. That's the more money made, right there. Why you want to spend all that time?
Business. Knock them out. Get them out of there. But unanimous decision, in my opinion, for Modafferi.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
Roxanne
we saw that. If you were
Modafferi.
watching the same fight as us, you should have came up with the same conclusion.
Yeah, man. All I'm saying, when you play nice, you end up getting dealt with in a fight. You end up getting your ass handed to you. You got to get nasty first and be the bam.
It's time for the main card. Oh, man, I've been excited for this fight. We've been talking about this for several weeks now. The time is now. We're going to get all these questions answered. We're going to see how close we came with our picks. We're going to get to see if we're in store for some more Conor McGregor action in 2020. I hope so. I really do. I see Cowboy as a great matchup for Conor to come back in to reestablish himself in the game. He's a guy with a lot of records, but a guy that also hasn't been able to be at the top of the mountain. So Conor beating him shows that he's ready to take a shot at that top of the mountain spot.
Yeah, it's got to be awesome as we're watching the post-fight interview. It's really got to be awesome. It's got to be a great feeling for Modafferi, to be brought in and win on such a big stage. I mean, this is a pretty big card, and this airtime, this win over somebody that was plus 550. I mean, you're plus 550. I mean, for real. I mean, that's craziness right there. That's one of those bets where you make money. You make money.
Disrespect for Roxy right there, especially ranked 7 versus 9.
With all that experience, with all that fight experience. But, I mean, look at how debonair Cowboy is coming in over here. But I'm just surprised. I'm shocked that Modafferi wouldn't just keep it standing and take her out. Just make the ref stop and make her corner throw in the towel. Do
I'm
something.
sure she's happy she got the win. So here comes the Cowboy. He looks like Doc Holliday.
No, he's coming
Looks
in.
like Doc
Sharpshooter,
Holliday.
baby.
And Tombstone.
Yeah.
All right, it's coming on.
Coming in like Wyatt Herpes. Oh, shit. The main card's about ready to start, baby. When they flash that FBI warning.
All right, your fight's coming up right now here. Please don't take any videos inside. It's called piracy. There it is. See that? There you go. We got a Super Bowl party coming on. We got good food, good drinks, and here's your fight.
Oh, snap. Hey, that's
Welcome
one
to the live stream.
Hey,
Chanclas Cantina.
one thing I want to say, they're doing to support Australia because of the fires in Australia. Yeah, man, that's some debilitating stuff. I've been to Australia when they've had crazy fires. Nothing to what they have going on right now. I will say this: every little bit helps. So if you're in a donating mood, throw a little something out there for the people that have lost their homes and businesses and
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Australia.
communities destroyed. The
Terrible what's
Aborigines,
going on over there.
the Aboriginals too, man. You know, the indigenous folks there. All right, so we got
man,
our
I'm ready for this card.
we got our Connor and Cowboy promo going on right now.
Little Bon Jovi in the background.
Yeah, there's something about Conor McGregor. That guy really, he knows how to deliver a punch, man. Speed, accuracy, turns the hips, power, snaps the shoulder. You know,
100%.
punches all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that we see the old Conor McGregor come back tonight and we see a resurgence because that's what we're looking for in the fight game. Dana White said today that he thinks Conor McGregor is one of the most electrifying, figures in sports entertainment today, up there with Tyson, Mayweather, in terms of bringing all the attention that he can bring to a fight. And I hope that Conor McGregor is the one that shows up to fight tonight so we can have more matches made out in the future to be looking forward for.
Yeah, so the undercards, like we were talking about earlier, they're going to be set up for fights for people to be, I think they're set up for knockouts. Sometimes you look at fight cards and you can see strategy and stuff, and you never know what you're going to get, but ultimately you look at some cards and you're like, oh, these are all scrappers. And, here we're going to have Anthony Pettis. The guy's a phenom with his striking. One of the more pure strikers out there that you like watching, and he's very fluid. So I'm excited to see that.
I can't believe he's an underdog. I mean, who's setting the lines for these fights?
Yeah,
Pettis is a plus 200 underdog. So Vegas is telling you they think Pettis is going to lose.
I went by two things on this when it comes to us picking the fights. One of them was feel how I felt about the fight, and the other one was completely uneducated. So we're gonna have a mix
fight,
of that. I'm a boxing guy, but I'm an MMA guy too. So, but when it comes to all the nitty gritty and everybody that's out there, still figuring that shit out.
Yep.
But I know the fight game when I see it. I know somebody's when
man,
they got
it's
it.
It's going to be exciting.
I see patterns, I see habits, and I see faults very quick. That's why I love doing this. So we're going to point out tonight the shit that I see.
Make you want to have a Modelo as much as they advertise it in these UFC events, right?
Everything I drink tastes
Shout
like
out
Modelo.
To Jay Burns. Modelo. You know how we get down.
Yeah, so we got UFC 246, Conor McGregor, Donald Cerrone at the T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. And bam, baby. Let me tell you what. It is one of the best places to see a fight, hands down.
Great atmosphere.
T-Mobile. And one of the things I like, when you got to go in between rounds, when you got to go to the bathroom, well, you ain't got to wait in them long-ass lines. There's usually there's a place, something, But you can always, even if there is a line, you can always use the sink. I mean, that's what any real man does. Yeah. I seen a guy one time at the Thomas and Mack. We were at a fight. I think it was like a Eric Morales Pacquiao fight.
On Wednesdays also, because it was pretty good on Wednesday. Last Wednesday I came through to check it out here.
Yeah, no, but we seen a dude shit in a urinal.
I've seen that before.
It was
shout out to Big Anthony. You know who you are. I seen you keep that shit in that urinal 20 years ago. Hey, in his defense, the store was broken and closed. So,
yeah.
Yo, we're ready for some action tonight. I am ready for this fight, man. I'm ready for all the opportunities that a Conor McGregor win open up. Mainly the Masvidal fight. I think that, but I mean, yeah, I don't want to look past this fight. I know it kind of seems like I'm looking past this fight, but I hope we get a good fight and that it leads to more.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, anybody with Masvidal right now is going to be an exciting fight. Anybody with McGregor right now is going to be an exciting fight. It's until one of them's completely licked, right?
I do want to see Masvidal Usman. I do want to see that. I haven't seen
Yes.
Masvidal talk this much shit before, but he really got it in for Usman. And
I mean,
I think that no matter what he says, Usman's performance against Covington was impressive. So I would like to see Usman against Masvidal.
There's a lot of fights that I want to see before guys end up getting too battered and tattered, going to wars and a lot of fights. Sometimes I think they should be making, Sometimes I think they should be making fights happen, certain fights, instead of try to build things up to the mega fight. I think
Hey, it's all about
sometimes
the mega fight too, but I think UFC's proven in the last couple of years they like when it just falls together organically. Where somebody loses when somebody else has hype and they can just put them together. So I think that Masvidal definitely has the hype.
well, the
McGregor wins
unpredictability,
tonight, that's a great one right there.
the unpredictability, and even
And then I guess that spins from Masvidal to fight Usman after that, and McGregor to fight Khabib again, because we all know. I like McGregor's been saying. Everybody's been asking McGregor what fights he would want instead of this one or that one. And his answer has been basically all of them. Every fight you're saying I want it. It's just a matter of which one comes first, what opportunity presents itself. And I mean, who doesn't like to hear that? So that's why I hope McGregor comes back and wins with this mentality.
Here we go.
it is a thing. It is a thing of beauty. I mean, dude, that combination where they just showed where he just lit up Eddie Alvarez was unbelievable. Yeah, sorry, we're at Chanclas Cantina.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
Chanclas Cantina. Your local Las Vegas Raiders bar, Vegas Golden Knights bar, boxing, UFC bar.
Yeah, this is a
Come
true.
watch the fights over here with us. Watch comedy with Trez hosting on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, this is a true Las Vegas neighborhood bar, man, where they support local talent, local comedians, local music, as well as puts together stuff like this. They do private events. So you ever here in town, guys, come on in. All those people, this is the spot. This is the jam. Chanclas.
Oh, man, we're in store for some good fights tonight. Everybody ready for some action? Blood has already been drawn. Modafferi has already shown some good underdog value at plus 550.
If that's not
blood,
if that's not a sign to see what's to come, Modafferi winning on the end of the prelims cards, a huge underdog, plus 550, pulls off
Barber
the win.
was a bloody mess.
Is that a sign? Is that a sign of things to come, or is it all just going to go run right down the line with the favorites?
I hope it's a sign of things to come. I hope it shows there's going to be a variety of action going on.
I hope it's a sign of things to come.
I think we're in store for a wild night.
Yeah. I really love to see how this is going to go, though, with this fight. With Anthony Pettis and being the underdog.
I think Pettis is a good value bet. If you're looking for a value bet, something to get plus money on for plus 200, Pettis with his experience, with the strategy I'm sure that Rufus Sports Academy has put together for him for this fight. I like Pettis for sure. Vegas likes Faria for sure. I mean, that's why they have him favored. So Vegas has already proven that they're wrong plenty. So, I mean, they were wrong about Modafferi. They could be wrong about Pettis.
Oh yeah, I've made a lot of money just knowing the haps when it comes to fights. Made a lot of money with the way they be betting. Sometimes I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing out here in Las Vegas when they're making their
Well,
lines.
it's a lot harder to handicap fighting than it is, you know, football or basketball or other sports. You know, I mean,
Sometimes
how many Montefiore fights has the odds makers really watched? So
I don't know. All I know
Pettis,
is
look at this.
I don't know.
Who will
They're
win?
showing Pettis.
85% is going Pettis. The odds are plus 190. Come on,
Yeah.
Anthony, let's get it done tonight, man.
Plus
Shout out to
190.
Duke Rufus.
And
Shout out to Jeremy Bjornberg, SCG out of Minnesota. Shout to the whole fight crew, DQ and Kevo. You guys know who you are out there in Mini, no doubt. Shout out to DJ St. Joel. Shout out to the Freshwater DJs. Shout out to everybody out there that's watching the fights with us or watching that at home or is a fight fan and enjoys fight conversations because that's what we're bringing to you here.
That's all we do. Love what we do.
Hey, man, you know, it's a beautiful thing when you can have a passion about something and
Yeah.
fighting is something we're both passionate about. A lot of people are. And we're going to get some fighters tonight that have put a lot of time into this. You know, you don't get to be at the level of McGregor and Cowboy. McGregor has broken all the limits that have ever been put in front of a UFC fighter. Cowboy has conquered a whole bunch of accomplishments in terms of his records that he's set. These guys are both clearly Hall of Famers. So we're seeing two Hall of Famers basically arguably in their prime right now tonight. Battle it out, and Cowboy's basically in the gatekeeper role of will he let Conor back into the mix to go and get some belts back. What do you think? Will Cowboy let Conor back into the mix? I don't think it's a matter of let him. I don't think he has a choice.
I think the creativity of Anthony Pettis is going to show up in this fight. You know, with the striking. You know, not only did he have that kick off of the fence. You know that
That's a forever highlight right there.
Oh yeah, but the Showtime kick. But he also has one where he throws a knee off of that, and they just showed a highlight of it. And you know, it's just little things. You know, that's like one of the things how like Uriah Faber when he was coming up, and even throughout his career, just explosive and creative. I think Pettis has that. You know, he'll hit you with something with precision that you don't expect, you would never traditionally anticipate.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that he's also going to be ready for, you know, the ground game. He's got to be because it's coming.
I'm hanging
It's coming
in there, bro.
100%. You know.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, fight night. Here it is.
Place packed.
Diego Ferreira against Anthony Pettis. Man, I can't believe this is the first fight on the card tonight. Unbelievable. This card is stacked. I hope you guys are watching at home. If you're not, it's not too late. Tune in, stream this fight. We're a fight companion right here. We're watching it with you. This is one incredible fight. I can't believe that disrespect that Pettis is seeing right here as a 220 dog. I mean, they say 190 on the screen, but I saw 220. So, I mean, what that means is you got to put up, when it's minus, you got to put up more money to win less money. When it's plus, you're putting up 100 and you're winning what that plus is. So at plus 190, you put up 100, you're winning plus 190. So you're winning 190 on top on Pettis as far as what the screen's telling you. So I like Pettis. Like I said in our fight conversations predictions, I predict a head kick knockout for Anthony Pettis. How is it going to happen? Maybe one of these Diego Ferreira shots is going to shoot low. Pettis is going to be able to stuff and respond with a head kick. Maybe in the second round. I mean, with two guys like this, it's really hard to accurately predict. But, I mean, I'm going to throw it out there. You know, I'm going Pettis second round head kick. So you can't be right if you don't pick. And if you're wrong, you're safe. It's like that saying, a ship is safe in the harbor, but they don't make ships to sit in the harbor. So that ship has sailed. Here he comes, Anthony Pettis. Let's get this done, baby.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool when you.
Welcome back, Trez.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a local celebrity.
Local celebrity over here. Chanclas Cantina, Trez Mala, Wednesday nights, notorious comedy.
Notorious
Come through.
comedy.
Come for the wings.
Yeah, the wings are 50 cents. 50-cent wings into the best wings in town. I'm not even bullshitting. They're the best. I make amazing wings. The wings here slam jamming.
Yeah. Team Duke Rufus.
Yeah, man.
There he is. There's Duke. Duke in the team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Remember the game plan.
It's crazy
Duke's
when you see.
telling them.
It's crazy when you see people you know.
I mean, especially on the biggest stage, here's Duke letting them know, here's the plan. Don't forget the plan. We know the plan. So if I know Duke Rufus, he's got a tailor-made game plan for this fight.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully Anthony's able to execute it, and that's gonna be a win for him then if he's able to execute the plan. What would your plan be? What would you tell Pettis here if you were Rufus?
Well, in my aspect, in my personal my personal opinion, knowing these type of things in fights, the game plan would be to keep him on the feet, and take the shots and see where the vulnerabilities are. But usually, with somebody that's such a skilled striker as Pettis and his all-around ground game, ground game included, it's kind of like one of those things where you don't really have to hammer it in. You just have to show him what's happening as it's happening. You have to tell him what his mistakes are, tell him where he's accelerating, tell him, because sometimes they don't see that. You have to be that extra pair of eyes, and he's the younger of the two. But here we are, Bruce Buffer's kicking it off, guys.
Man, I would definitely like to see Pettis try to set up a head kick with some of his boxing, maybe fake some shots to set up a head kick, see if he can get the head to dip to the side and take advantage of that. I definitely think that's vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, the Ferreira, he dude's a 16-2. I mean, he's no slouch by any means. To have him as the favorite and he's not ranked is kind of I don't know.
Oh man, we're ready.
It just doesn't really make sense.
Here.
But one thing I do know, when Pettis is rocking, there ain't no stopping this guy. I mean, 22-9.
Disrespect, 190. Disrespect.
Plus one.
I saw 225.
225. I would have taken that action plus 225 for Pettis.
I saw that. 225.
That's good money. I think this is going to be good money. I mean, look at him,
Obviously,
dude.
some people did take it if it finished at 190.
I don't know, man. He looks good.
As
he
people
looks.
take it drops. So from 225, as I saw it earlier today, to 190, people have been betting Pettis. Let's see if they're right.
As I say, Pettis does look a little lean in the cheeks, but his skin looks good. He doesn't look dry, even though he's not shiny. He doesn't have like a sweat going on.
Hello,
but the other guy, Frere, looks a little dry to me. But we'll see. We'll see. Here we go. They touch gloves. You got Ferreira pushing the action. He's coming in. Pettis is backing up right now. Pettis just throws a right kick to the head. Dude's trying to use like a little Muay Thai kind of stance to try to get his way in, like he's already trying to check a kick before it even comes.
Pettis actually an inch taller, but giving up an inch in reach.
It's crazy how that is.
That's why I like Pettis to be looking for those kicks. I think his advantage lies in those kicks.
Now Ferreira just grabbed a hold. They're up against the ropes or up against the cage right now. He's trying for a double leg. He's trying to get him, scoop him. But
stop these takedowns.
yeah, Pettis just got out of that with a little kick to the head.
That was well done.
A little kick out and a little punch to the head, I should say.
Set him up to dip that head right into a kick.
Right now, you know, Ferreira's game is just to try to take him down. He's not going to outstrike him, even though he just kicked him in the head while Pettis was trying to spin out. But now he's actually throwing. Pettis just landed a straight left.
Looks like he's trying to go
Boom.
heavy.
Pettis just let a little three-punch combo go off. He's feeling loosey-goosey. Pettis with the front kick.
I don't like him in the cage so
nice
much,
body
so
kick.
I can move around a little bit more.
Nice body kick by Ferreira. Now,
Tap yourself in the corner.
both of these guys they're trading right now, but they are still moving. They're not standing in the old phone booth.
Yeah, no, that's not good for Pettis to stand in the phone booth with this guy.
But look at you have Ferreira. He's switching stances right now, just doing anything he can to try to close the gap, try to come in. He's willing to take one to get or take two to get one. That's for sure. Pettis is using his front kick as a jab right now, which is
Diego's aggressive for sure.
boom. Pettis with a short right hand as Ferreira was coming in. The strategy right now by Ferreira is really not working unless you're going to be peppering him or throwing something distracting on the way in. Boom. He almost hit him with the right hand.
Backing Pettis against the cage. Pettis should circle out of that. No reason to get trapped against the cage. That seems to be where Diego wants him. And that also takes away the use of his kicks. So I like him to circle out of this position. Don't give up the back. Circle away from that.
Oh, this guy, this is probably why you can see this dude is
a good situation.
You could probably see why this guy is the favorite because this jiu-jitsu.
Hands. Don't let him glass those hands.
Ferreira just looked like an anaconda right there. He's just wrapping him up right now. Now, the way Pettis was.
As impressive as Ferreira looks, he hasn't hooked in the legs together. So don't let him get that in there. Then you'll be in big trouble.
He's working that position, though, right now.
He hasn't hooked his legs together. If he hooks those legs together, forget it, getting them off you. But he hasn't done that yet, so I think that Pettis should burst and spin.
Go.
Burst and spin, and there it is.
There it is.
Burst and spin. We called that here live on Fight Conversations. Wow.
Boom. Pettis with the
head
big left kick
Come on.
to the head.
Come on, Anthony.
They're back on the feet. Short right hand.
Circle away from
left.
the fence.
Striking is completely different between the two. Pettis is
man, the power of the burst and spin.
that great explosion on out.
That was exactly how you do it right there. If you're wondering how to get out.
He rocked back and forth and just bam, hold it off.
So far, a good first round here. Exciting fight.
Now they got a little grappling, a little catch wrestling up on the side
Pretty
of the
even first round. Minute left for somebody to still steal it.
It's right over there. More and more people piling into this place.
There you go. Oh, come on.
Pettis almost took his head off with a kick.
Come on. Follow it up with another one.
That right hand by Pettis has been there all day.
Don't forget, the pick is head kick finish round 2. So this is what we expected so far. What I expected.
Fight conversations.
Fight conversations, man. I'd be talking about fights regardless.
Oh, he finally got
there you go. Get out of it. Strip out of that.
He took Pettis down. He's got Pettis on his back for.
Oh, I think
he's got side control right now.
Round, in terms of on the scorecard, I think Diego's going to take this round with that right there.
Oh,
that takedown.
No way, dude.
He's going to be able to get up. Not much damage is going to be done here, but Pettis is creative, man. He's trying.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta go Pettis round on that. I'm going Pettis round. That's Pettis round.
Hey, look, I gotta give that round to Diego.
Really? All right. I take the striking over that.
What'd you say?
I take the striking over that. I don't see old boy doing the. I don't see him doing much from the bottom with that jiu-jitsu. I didn't.
He got those 2 takedowns. I think he controlled most of the positions. I think he walked down Pettis. I think he landed a few. I think that it was pretty even to me before that last takedown, and I think that pushed it over the edge for Diego on the scorecard. And trust me, I want to be giving Pettis the call, but I got to call it fair. Chanclas Cantina. Yo, it's getting live in here, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people up in this mug.
Hell yeah. Full menu over here. You got to have the wings at Chanclas
All right.
Cantina. Aztec sweet chili wings. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, the old.
Yeah, we're over here at Chanclas Cantina right now, live streaming these fights. Round 2 of Anthony Pettis versus Diego Ferreira. So far, it's a tight fight. Both these guys came to bang tonight, Trez.
Oh yeah. Oh, right there. Now he is letting Diego get in on him. He is letting him get in on him pretty easy, dude. He is letting him get on him pretty easy.
This is bad position right here for Pettis.
Yeah.
He powered out of it last time, but how many times could you expect to do that? You know, you keep giving a Brazilian guy your back, eventually it's not going to go your way. So I think he needs to power spin out of this again, the same way he did last time. Fight those hands and spin right now. Come on. Burst and spin.
Yeah.
Okay. At least he got out of that. I mean, you don't want to have this guy on your back.
No.
And he gives up his back again. See, I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all. Time to get out of that. Come on, you got to keep working.
At least
can't accept this position.
At least Pettis is still trying to get out. He's trying to do things. He's making things happen. He's not staying in one position. You know, he's moving. You can see his eyes.
He's taking no damage.
He's thinking, yeah, and there's no damage going on. Exactly. That's a huge factor.
He's got to protect his neck. He's got to get to a stronger position. It's a slow grind from here. He is avoiding some nice shots there. He's doing good work to be elusive from the bottom. Very impressive.
He took a couple of licks, though. Oh, he just tapped.
Well, there it is.
There you go.
That's what Vegas saw. That's why Pettis was plus 200.
Damn.
And Korea's hurt.
There you go.
Pettis never got a chance to take advantage of that.
Pettis got caught up in a choke.
The ground game proved too strong in this fight.
What did Lex say? You let a Brazilian get that back. You let a Brazilian
He let him take the back one too many times. And in this case, I think it was more the side that he got. But, I mean, yo. Look at that. Look at that.
Ferreira.
You just can't give up. Oh, what was that? The fourth time he got his back? Four times the charm, I guess.
Oh, look at. Oh, he was twisting his body.
See, he had to protect that neck, even from the
Yeah,
side.
it looked
even
like
from the side. He
looked like he had
hold
like
of that neck quick, huh?
Looked like he had that jaw and that crank yank.
He was fishing for it the whole time, and as soon as he got it, it didn't matter where he was going to squeeze it.
Neck crank. I said crank yank. Neck crank. The neck crank.
Yeah,
he
cranked that shit right off his right. Shout out to Chanclas Cantina.
All right, welcome to Chanclas Cantina.
What a fight, though, huh?
Super Bowl 2020 here at Chanclas. 20 bucks, all you can drink draft. $25, all you can drink well. Free food, free prizes, raffles, giveaways. We'll have players here. It's great.
You hear the promo, Chanclas Cantina, Las Vegas. It's live up in this mug. So we're one fight down, Lex. One fight down in the card. We're getting closer to the main event. Guys out there, you're watching.
As I look at it, we won the Claudia Gadea fight, so we're 1-1.
You're 1-1. Yeah, there you go. But I was going to say, guys, leave a comment on there. Tell us what you think about the fight over here. Are they fighting right now? Yep. Well, it's not the main event right now, but leave a comment, ask a question. First fight down.
Super Bowl raffle thus far. You want 5, 10, $20.
Diego Ferreira is on a 6-fight winning streak. Right now, he's tied third in his division for win streak.
Yeah, this place is filling up. Standing room only right now at Chanclas Cantina. Come on down, though. Food is great. We got the fights still ahead of us. I think we got 4 more fights left on the card. Right? 4 more?
Yeah, I think we got 4 more fights. We got we have the one that
five fight main card, correct? Yeah, so welcome to Chanclas Cantina. Gotta put my drink order in. We're over here at Chanclas Cantina. Definitely recommend if you're in the Las Vegas area to come check us out. This is a party up in here. We're not messing around. Trez and I, we have been covering fights for the longest time. We got some good friends in the fight game. We've been to a lot of fights. We love to talk fights. And we're going to be fight companion for you here tonight. You know, end of the day, the beauty of watching fights is no matter how many fights you've watched, you could be wrong. Vegas was right about the last one. The one before that with Roxy, they were wrong. So this could go either way. All right, there's Tom Brady in the crowd. That's why everybody's cheering. Tom Brady is at the fights. Can you blame him? The guy's a competitor. At the end of the day, fighting is competition. It's competition on an end in there with nobody else. Doesn't matter how much you train. It doesn't matter how many people you got in your corner. It's just you and the guy that you're fighting out there. And tonight it's going to be Conor versus Cowboy. And T-Mobile Arena is packed with people. Las Vegas is packed with people. Everybody's excited for this fight. We're watching it tonight from Chanclas Cantina. We definitely recommend you come in and join the fight over here with us. We got a watch party going on. Got good vibes, good music in between fights. And yo, at the end of the day, Lex and Trez fight conversations. It's all about the fights. And so far, we've seen good action. You saw a submission with Pettis. We saw a unanimous decision with Roxy. We saw some other action on the undercard. And we're getting ready for the main card now. We're already in the main card, but we're getting ready. You know, the momentum is moving towards Conor McGregor and Cowboy. This is what it's all about. Will Conor McGregor come back with the fury so we can like fights? That's what we want. We want to know, is this season Conor McGregor's doing for real? And I think it is. And I think it starts tonight.
Sit back there, it's a lot quieter. We'll do it next time.
Yeah, no doubt.
Chanclas Cantina, how can I help you?
But yo, at the end of the day, I am ready for these fights. Trez is back. I'm here. Chanclas Cantina, Lex Las Vegas, UFC 246. Already we've seen a couple of upsets. We've seen a favorite come through. What do you think, Trez?
What do I think about what? What do I think about what? What do you
think about the action so far? What are you looking forward to? If people are just joining on the feed right now, what would you let them know?
Well, I'm looking at so far. There's a good pace going on right now with the card from the undercards to this main card. First fight was a stoppage or it was a submission. You know, we're marinating. Things to come. I gotta be honest. I hope every fight up until the main event is a blowout, so we get to we get there quicker. I mean, nothing against everybody, but that's just me. Anybody else?
I enjoy the journey as well. I definitely don't feel the same because I think that if it ends up being every fight's a blowout and then McGregor knocks him out in the first round too, we'll feel
Blowout.
like we didn't watch enough fights. So
No, no. I believe. We have a high caliber. We have high caliber action main event.
I mean, I went back and I rewatched Holly Holm versus Pennington 1. And after that, I really think that that's going to be a war. I know I gave Holly Holm as a stoppage, but rewatching their first fight, I think I see that one possibly going the distance and Holly Holm again winning. But hopefully she gets the stoppage. But that one has the potential to be a long fight. Two fighters that know each other and already went the distance before.
So from the shot, looks like the T-Mobile's starting to fill up over there. I mean, we're talking 18,000 in the seats. They can get up to 20,000 people up in that place. But they were doing a little thing from the. They're doing a little promo. All right. Nope. Next fight in the bantamweight division. Here we go. Let's see what we got going on. Odio Osborne. Hey, this is a great opportunity. One fight gets canceled. They bring you in. You get to shine. Your stock goes up. That's how the fight game works. Who's gonna reach for the brass ring right now? And these guys. Because remember, there was a fight, the Grasso, Claudia and Alexa fight. It got canceled because Grasso.
That gave these guys the spotlight coming in right now.
Someone's get to come in on the fight.
Get a knockout on the main card on the pay-per-view.
I mean, and that crowd is filling up too. This is a great opportunity, live and on TV. I mean, that's one of those things. Showing up is. You're fighting you're fighting there anyways, and then now they bump you up. Yeah, so Brian Keller versus Odie Osborne.
Odie Osborne and Brian Keller.
Keller's plus 125, plus 125 or plus 120. Sorry, underdog. Minus 150 for Osborne.
Who are you taking in this one, man?
I don't know. I don't know either fighter, to be honest with you. I don't know these guys.
I'm going to roll with the Brazilian in this one. I think that I feel like we're going to get another choke here or some type of a submission. It seems to be a theme of the night. So if you're just taking two guys and putting them in the main card, I think that chances are one of them's a Brazilian. We're getting a submission coming that way.
Brian Keller, boom Keller. Here's one of the deals. I've seen this dude. He's a scrappy ass dude. I mean, he throws some hands, stays in the pocket.
Man, the food smells good down here at Chanclas Cantina.
Oh,
how are those enchiladas, Trez?
Well, some of the best enchiladas I've had, and that's my deal. I'm all about the Mexican food. Me, not only
Mexican food. You like Mexican food. Chanclas is a spot.
I was to say, not only am I a conspiracy theorist, but I'm all about the taco conspiracy, too.
Soylent Green is people. Yeah, I think I'm going with the Brazilian, man. You're going to roll with America? We'll be on opposite sides? What do you think, bro?
He's Jamaican.
Huh?
He's Jamaican.
He's Jafakin. Yeah. What do you mean? He had the American flag. Kelher.
No, you said the Brazilian guy. The dude's Jamaican.
Are you sure? I thought they had a Brazilian flag.
No, Jamaican flag.
Jamaican?
Yeah.
That may change things, folks.
We ought to take bets. We ought to take bets on how.
Take another look.
We ought to make odds on how wrong we are with
action at
with facts.
It's making things hazy.
Chanclas is filling up over here, guys. It's standing room only up in this mug. All over. You got guys, gals.
It's live up in here at Chanclas. Absolutely. It is live action up
Kingston,
in here
Jamaica,
right now.
son.
Okay, Jamaica. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, dude, get it going over there.
All right, so that looks like we're in store for a banger. I mean, Dana White's no fool. He knows that if you got to stick a fight in the middle of a main card to make the ticket buying crowd happy, stick two guys in there that are gonna just bang on their feet and knock each other's head off. No, don't you think?
No, I mean that's the booking. That's what you want to do. I mean that's why you know that's why you have matchmakers to give us great fights. But what goes on a lot of times is favoritism. You know, if somebody looks exciting, although they might not be worthy of the shot, they get the shot. Some people they'll give the shot because they're trying to build up other stuff. You know, so if you just do honest to God, straight up matchmaking, you'll get great fights. You'll get great stuff going on. But if you don't, you know, you'll get you'll you'll get a mediocre product. That's what I say.
Yeah, I agree, and I expect this to be a good fight. These two dudes, they know that they weren't on the card before, and they're ready to show that they belong, and that's what we want to see. Shout out to everybody we know that is out there watching these fights. Fight Conversations is all about talking about fights, and hopefully that we get something to talk about tonight from these fights. You never know when that moment's going to come where that must see moment is going to take place. That's why we tune in. That's why we watch. That's why it's a rule when you're watching fights that when the fight action is going, no matter what you're talking about with your people around you, your eyes stay glued to the screen. You stay with the action. You understand that that knockout could come at any time. That submission could get locked in at any time. So that's the rules here. Fight Conversations. You keep your eyes on the screen, and I'm expecting. Wow, Brian Keller from Oceanside, New York. Wow, look at that! Shout out to Oceanside, New York. You got your fighter representing here, Brian Keller. Oh man, there you go, repping. That's how it goes. Ocean Sizzle, the Dirty O, repping, getting that shot, going against straight out of Kingston, bad man Jamaican. Yeah, this is a fight right here that just got a whole lot more interesting. Coming out of Oceanside, New York, Brian Keller. How is he gonna rep for Long Island and the Dirty O? What does he got? Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, this is exciting now. Damn, absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Yo, this is one of the things that's happening. This place is packed out. It's filling out, standing room only. Not only that, they got some smoking hot chicks up in here. And I'm not even talking about my wife.
Smoking hot chicks, tamales. They got all of that. What are you looking to have? Some wings with some sweet Aztec chili. I got myself a beer. Trez got himself a mixed spirit. Yo, we're out here and y'all can hear it. We're having a great time. It's a beautiful thing. Come fuck with us. Tune in. Have a drink. Kick your feet up at home on the couch. Enjoy these fight conversations. Best believe we're going to break down these fights with you guys in some conversations on the Facebook page. Join Fight Conversations. Absolutely. That's where you should be to talk about these fights. Throw up your comments. Let us know what you think. And then, if you really like fights, join our group, Fight Conversations also. If you join the Facebook page, we'll invite you to the group. We talk about fights in there. We drop little secrets of what we see going on that we wouldn't share outwardly. Just a couple examples we dropped today. Go into the channel, go into the page, check them out. Right now, we're at Chanclas Cantina, Lex and Trez, Fight Conversations. Bruce Buffer's doing his thing. We're about to move on to this fight right now. Guy out of Oceanside, New York. Brian Kelleher. He's fighting Ode Osborne. Man, that just changes things. Damn it, doesn't it?
Odie.
Yeah.
Odie. Or is it O'Day?
That changes things a lot, Trez.
What's that?
Changes things a lot.
What's that?
Fighting out of Selden, New York. I wonder if these a Matt Serra fighting. Matt Serra, organizations he's involved with, Ray Longo. They really have a lot of hold in Long Island. Maybe Chris Weidman. Don't forget, Oceanside is right next door to Baldwin, where Chris Weidman's from. Wouldn't be surprised if these guys have worked together. Shout out to Chris Weidman. Shout out to George M. You know how we do it. We out here.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. Right off the bat.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Leaping strike.
Osborne with some funky monkey.
He came out like a spider monkey.
Yeah, some crazy strike. Man, these strikes from Osborne are just unbelievable, man. I mean, he's throwing with the quickness. Speed kills. Speed kills. I'm going to tell you, Kelleher, Kelleher doesn't have
there.
Timing kills speed, though. You have to remember,
Keller
timing
got the technique.
kills speed. That's one of the things people don't remember. Speed kills, but timing kills speed.
There you go.
Boom, back of the head. Don't hit that back of the leg.
Oh, it powers him over.
Almost dumped him on his back, but he had that arm down.
He got lucky that cage was there. He would have been flat. Go to work, Oceanside.
Pulls him up, puts him down.
He's trying to pass that guard right now. Why not soften him up a little bit before you try to pass, right? Soften him up.
Osborne's giving some good elbows from the bottom, though.
Those elbows from the bottom could cut you open.
Yes.
Good technique.
A lot of bone.
It worked for Roxy.
Bone on bone. Boom.
Ooh, look at that. Come on.
He's trying.
Guys, take advantage of this position. See, there's a lot of fighting going on there that you're not understanding. Maybe as a casual fan, how much actually hand fighting is going on at those moments. It looks like they're locked up, but there's just pressure moving back and forth right there. So
right now, Kelleher is in Osborne's guard. He's on his back. Osborne's on his back. He's working really good, but no one's advancing. There's strikes from top and bottom. They're very active. So right now, it's who's going to get more in.
Osborne even has a speed advantage from his back. That's impressive. You know, Keller's going to have to all right, stick to his fundamentals and advance this position.
Kelleher just stepped over his Osborne's left leg. He's over there. He's tempted for a little choke. He's going for the neck right now. He's trying to get his arm underneath.
Position for that.
Oh, he's yanking him. Kelleher's really trying to get that neck.
Look at those legs of Osborne.
He's lifting him in. Good. He's putting that pressure. Oh, he's got a little choke in.
Good.
I don't think he's got both hands, but I don't think that was a smart move. Take him underneath.
He's got a good
he tapped him. He tapped him, baby. He tapped him.
Oceanside, New York, where they're known for chokes.
Kelleher
choking fools out.
Yes. It has been.
It's an underdog kind of night. Brian Keller from Oceanside with the choke. Shout out to Harry Caroga and everybody at Oceanside Wrestling.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was Jiu-Jitsu 101 right there, baby.
Shout out to Dr. Teague. He's out there making music, helping kids in the process. That's the real MVP right there.
You know, there's something that you do when you're in the fight, when there's no place to go, when you're pitted and stuff. You don't run away from the gun, you go after the gun, and that's what Kelleher did. He smothered the gun, he went after it, and he got the choke, and he got the win.
I like the instinct, man. The technique was there. He's definitely well coached. I wouldn't be surprised if he's down with Team Longo and Matt Serra and Weidman, because his technique really enabled him to pick up a win against a very, very live opponent.
I'm just going to let you guys know real quick. Side note here at Chanclas Cantina. If good food, great drinks, and a beautiful site with a lot of lovely ladies, this is the spot. It's unbelievable. They're coming in droves. It's amazing. But yeah, I want to tell you what's even better. The comedy on Wednesday nights that's here with me hosting Tres Mala, and the wings, the 50-cent wings. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I came out and checked it out this last Wednesday. The comedy was funny, and the wings were 50 cents. How could you complain about 50-cent wings?
Amazing wings. But here it is, Kelleher with the win, the official call over here.
Shout out to the guy from Wednesday with the French act. Yo, you killed that shit. You had me laughing. That shit was fucking wild and outlandish. But yo, I gotta give it to you, man. When you try different things with comedy, you know, that's what it's all about. So some of that shit was a little wild, but some of that shit had me laughing. So keep fucking with your craft, keep honing it, and
yeah, he
liked him, man.
Well, he was
what was his name again? French one?
French accent.
French accent. Take a look on Facebook or on Instagram. French accent.
But French accent was in America's Got Talent. He was on America's Got Talent. He was a finalist. That's the kind of comedy we bring here. We bring a national tour.
That Disney shit he was doing was entertaining.
Oh yeah, he did a totally completely different act in his TV act. You know, he didn't do his normal PG act. He did a hardcore hit you in the gut act, just like these body shots we're seeing tonight on the fights.
Full audience engagement also. Asked the audience to name Disney movies and then basically ripped apart every Disney movie he had into his concept. And it was entertaining, man. I enjoyed that. French accent, shout out, bro. Good job.
Yeah, and then we had the headliner was AD, Adrian McCovey.
AD was funny too, bro, 100%.
Oh, yeah, no. Dude, we bring nothing but heavy hitters.
With my boy Big Rando, that was hilarious.
Nothing but heavy hitters.
Shout out to Big Rando.
Hey, but we're waiting for this next fight to come down the line. We're 2 fights down. 2 fights down. We're coming in.
Oceanside, baby. Choked them out. Oh, that was awesome. Shout out to Mike B, TC, Joe Stein, the whole grind. You know who you are out there.
This place, I'm gonna tell you what, it is slam jamming. Oh, there's the champ, Kamaru Usman, baby, 16-1 and 0, and there's the baddest motherfucker around,
Jorge Masvidal. Yeah. Shout out to Jorge Paez.
Steve O behind him. They got the celebrities coming out. Oh, here's an amazing fight. We have a guy that is 50.
This guy is a wily old veteran.
We have 57, 13, and 1. Okay, that fight experience. He's going up a guy. I think he's like single-digit fights, and he's what 8 and 4.
I saw this guy as an underdog win before.
Hey, yeah, but look at this guy.
Jeremy Bjornborg.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy though. Maurice Green, 8 and 4, soft in the middle, but
it was the same kind of matchup in his last time, when we saw him win.
But
everybody discounts him because he's old, but really,
you never
he's
know.
Crafty.
You never know. Lex, you never know when it comes to a fight.
Oh, I know. I already underestimated this guy live, and I paid the price. This guy won. He was impressive. He's crafty. He's a gritty fighter. He's got that strong Eastern style about him where you could throw this guy out in the cold. He reminds me of the guy in The Sopranos that Paulie Walnuts ended up having a problem with in the woods. You know, it wasn't an interior decorator. Let's just say that. Man, it's starting to get cracking over here at Chanclas. I can't wait to order these wings. I'm definitely going Aztec honey, or what is it, Aztec sweet chili tonight.
Aztec sweet chili.
I hit up that barbecue sauce on Wednesday. Man, those shits was good.
Yeah, they got the barbecue sauce and they got the spicy chipotle. That's their buffalo style sauce over here. So, guys, I'm gonna tell you what, come down here and get it.
Yeah, 100%.
I wish we could swing the camera around right now so you could just see these fajitas that just went by. Damn. Smelling great.
Wow, that fajita plate looks crazy.
Smells terrific, dude.
Oh, damn. You know what about that fajita plate that is even more amazing than the way it looks? The smell.
The smell.
One of these days, we're gonna be able to smell through the camera. We're not there technologically yet. I mean, who thought we'd be able to be live streaming and watching the fights and having Google at the tip of our fingertips like we do in the modern age, or with Facebook and everything else? One day you're gonna be able to smell these fajitas through the screen.
Draft beer. All you can drink well drinks 25.
Who you got in this next one?
Free food at halftime.
Oh man, I gotta go with the experience. But actually, that's a lot of
You're
fights.
crafty, huh?
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
I like
lot
it,
of
man.
that's a lot of fights, and this other guy could be fresher, could be more explosive. Again, you never know, but I do believe this guy, if he can't get out of there.
Oh, this Ruski's one tough SOB. I'll tell you that right now. It was a similar fight that I saw him fight the last time. He looked like physically he was at disadvantage, but he's like a piece of iron, this guy. So, I mean, that was a while ago I saw him fight. Can he get knocked out of there tonight? Of course it can happen. Of course it can. And that's how we watch UFC, because all of these fights, all of these guys are killers, and it could go either way. And that's why it's exciting.
I'm just gonna go Alexi, but I mean, Alexi.
Wow, look at Curtis Blades getting a shot against Dos Santos. Wow, that's a good fight. I want to see that.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Unless Maurice Green's just got those hands, I'd happen. I really don't see him pulling it
Look how
down.
good Las Vegas looks on camera. Oh, I can't wait to hit the strip later tonight, man. Oh, I love Las Vegas. What a beautiful town. Like Cowboy said, one of the best things about Vegas is everything's always open.
Always
no matter
open.
what time you're ready to party, Vegas is ready to party with you 24/7, 365.
You want an egg breakfast? You want an egg breakfast for dinner? You can get it. You want a fine dining dinner for breakfast? You can get it. And then you want to see half-naked people at any point in time? It's all here every time, every hour.
Wake up at 3 a.m., miss the club, go right to after hours. Go right to the strip club. Oh, man, it's live in here.
Yeah. Do it again, Eddie.
We're
Oh,
trying
wow.
to take the in-bar vote right now.
It's a cowboy house here at Chanclas.
Probably because he's the dog. Don't forget, Vegas, everybody's trying to make that underdog money. So I'm not surprised Cowboy's the bar favorite right now.
This isn't really that much of a value
Shout
bet.
out to the Green Bay Packers.
This isn't much of a value bet. Alexia plus 105. So you're only going to win.
Well, yo, the secret's out about him. You know? This guy is more than capable. Don't judge the book by its cover. My prediction is submission.
No. I'm going. They're not. One of them. Someone's getting knocked out. They're knocking one another
I'm
out.
going by submission. I think that's the way he won the last time I fought. I think he won by choke. That's why they call him the boa constrictor. I'm not calling this blindly. I'm calling this some experience. He's a boa constrictor for a reason. He's got a deep choke. He sinks in on guys. I expect him to go for that choke.
Yeah, but then it shows them knocking people out. I think they're gonna stand. I think they're gonna stand. The only way he goes down is if he's in trouble or Green's in trouble. But I think they're gonna until one of them gets buzzed. So one of them.
I
gets
remember
buzzed.
the way this guy fought his last time when I saw him. He fought a similar opponent. He closed the distance quick. He controlled the other opponent. With his wrestling and with his clinch work most of the time. And he went for the choke as soon as it was available. So I think he's old and crafty for a reason. I don't think he's definitely got the power, but.
Whoa, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. He
That was a little Bisping action.
Yeah, you got them eyes looking one way, one eye's looking the other.
A little Michael Bisping action right there.
Yeah, doesn't Bisping like not have an eye?
No, he's got the same type of deal.
I think he's like missing an eye.
I don't think he's missing an eye. No.
I think he's missing an eye.
I think that's a rumor. But
I
not
know.
about it. He's got both eyes. Just one's a little.
But I'm gonna let you know right now, it is
Little
live up in this mug. We're
Man,
getting
this is a
ready for
crazy
the fight.
right here. What's gonna happen? Chanclas Cantina. Damn, it is live in here. We are ready. We are ready for the action.
After this
Like I
fight,
said, I got the boa constrictor by submission.
well, okay, as I say, after this fight, we got the Holly Holm fight, and then we're in the home stretch with the main event, baby.
Yeah, I definitely want to let everybody know. Thank you for coming out, watching this fight with us. We will be taking a pause in between Holly Holm and the main event, and then we're gonna come back strong for this main event. So make sure that you're here with us. You got us on. Throw us on the phone while you're watching the fight at home. Let's watch this McGregor fight together, and let's bring in this new reign of 2020 fights that's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to my homeboy, Gabriel Castillo. He's over here behind me. He's another fellow stand-up comedian, huge fight fan. He's been tagging. He's been pushing the Facebook, the YouTube stream out there. So I want to give a big shout out to that. It works. All right, here we got the Russian coming into the old ring. I think he's Russian. Is he Russian or Polish?
Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. All right, there we go.
Choice 3.
Jose, yeah.
Option C.
Option 3. I should have just said the white guy versus the black dude. We should have just kept it at that. Kept it
You're living in
simple.
America today. You're trying to be politically correct, you know? You're trying to call it exactly as it is.
Well, I like calling people by their nationality, you know?
I mean, yeah, why not? You know, at the end of the day, people have pride in that. Why not? Why not shout it out?
I always tell the British, I always tell the redcoats or the Aussies, the convicts, I always tell them to call me the Yank. You know?
Why
So I'm a
not,
Yank.
man?
Why not? Fucking
You're
let's
the
live
Yankee.
that life, baby.
Shout out to the Yankees. Man, we can't wait for this year, huh?
Fuck the Yankees.
Yo,
Angels, baby, all day.
The Yankees are ready. Who do you like? Who's your team?
Angels.
Oh, the Angels?
I'm the
Okay.
Angels.
I mean, yo, the Angels can never get their act together. I've been out here trying to root for the Angels for fucking 13 years. They just can't get it together. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. They always got good talent. They just can't put it together.
Yeah. No,
So,
they crumble.
I would love to root for the fucking Angels, but it doesn't work out. And that's just facts. The Yankees have won over 100 games the last 2 years. And with what's gone on with the fucking bullshit-ass Astros, they probably should have been champions the last 2 fucking years.
Hold on. I just want to let everybody know, guys, when you're out in Las Vegas, you come, if you're here in Vegas, the fight here is free if you show up before 7 p.m. So you get here before 7 p.m., before the pay-per-view starts. It's free. You don't have to worry. Afterwards, we got you got
It's a good time
cover.
over here at Chanclas.
Yeah. Afterwards, it's got to cover. You get here before 7, you're rocking this deal with us for free. You know?
At this point, it's standing room only in here.
Yeah, you're going to want to get here early because it is
That early shit, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
The early ship has sailed.
Yeah, why would
It's a fact. Sorry.
No, you
If
got to
you're
get
not
here.
here already, that early ship has sailed. But fuck it, come through. Pay the $10 to watch the fight with us.
$10 to see the pay-per-view. Bam. Get drinks and food.
There's no watch party in Vegas that's going to be free for this fight. So good luck with that.
Oh, man. Maurice Green looks fired up, y'all. He looks ready to roll. 6'7" at 243.
Oh, he's coming out of Minnesota. Oh, you know this guy's tough, bro. You know this guy ain't fucking around.
Oh
Coming out of
man.
Minnesota.
Oh man.
Oh damn.
It makes
We
me
got
wanna
two cold weather fighters. This should take place in an igloo right now. This should take place straight up on DJ St. Joel's block in the middle of the snow.
Hey, he's fighting out of Moscow, Russia. He rigged the election. The boa constrictor. Oh man, this is all right.
Nice.
Keith
Shout
Peterson,
out to Kevin
baby.
Feeney. I always say this guy looks hella like Kevin Feeney. Oh yeah, let's do it.
Oh man,
We got some action right now.
dude. These
I'm still going boa constrictor
these
by
fights,
submission.
these fighters with their these. Oh, what the
shit.
hell happened right there? The hell just happened right there? But these fighters with their eye
It's not
twitches.
gonna be pretty.
He's got that uppercut. That uppercut's looking like a steam shovel. Oh, man! But
He's
it's
hella slow, bro. I'm telling you, he needs
Hey,
to go. He needs to take it to the ground.
6'7". He's 246. Maurice Green.
Oh, look at that kick!
That's
Nearly takes his head off.
As I say,
That's what he was looking for this takedown.
He's an athletic dude for being that big, man. He kind of reminds me of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in that Bruce Lee
How tall is
movie.
he again?
6'7".
Oh shit!
Look, he's trying to mess with that arm right there.
He's got a
Oh, wow.
little. This is an odd position.
Yeah, I know.
Alexi's gonna try to get full mount here.
No, here it is. No,
Side control.
Here we have that experience. This is that fight experience. He's got to exactly where he wants. Alexei Olnik.
The boa constrictor is setting up that choke.
Yep, it looks like he's
gonna get him up out of here in round one. The choke. He's not really doing anything with his feet up against the fence. He needs to move around if he's going to get out of this. There's positioning and work being done right here. He's trying to get those fingers together. If he can get that to lock in, this guy's going to be in trouble.
Here it goes. Here's the boa constrictor. Oh, way to burst
out.
out.
He bucks out of it.
Way to burst out of that.
Oh,
does he got it? Oh,
no. Too slippery.
Guys,
too veteran. Look at that.
Right now it's a scramble. They're trying to find the fastest way to finish one another on the ground.
So far, Alexei dominating the round.
Oh, there he goes for the triangle. He's going for that triangle.
Too strong.
He's got those long legs, and he's very he's got a lot of dexterity. He's got a lot of dexterity, though. He's very limber for a big guy, man.
It's hard to take a guy this tall down. You try to get
look at that weight.
on him.
Look at that weight. He's got him.
He's got those legs locked up tight.
A lot of punches, a lot of hits.
He's not really taking too much damage with those short shots, but it doesn't feel good. He's got to advance this position.
Right now, Alexi's just working. He's taking whatever he can, piece by piece, small bits. Slowly inching up. He's really like a boa constrictor. That's his fight game.
He's in full mount now.
Slow, calculated, waiting to get into position.
This is trouble for Green.
He's just got full mount right now.
Uh-oh.
Dropped a huge. Oh, he dropped the elbow.
That dented his forehead.
But the elbow's not what he's going for. He's going to go for that. He's going to go for the choke now. He's going to go for
the choke.
He's going to go for the suffocation.
Forget it. Once he sinks it in, you're done.
But there he goes, Scarfold. He's got total side control. Scarfold with the deep choke. There it is. It's only a matter of time.
How much has Green trained in Minnesota?
This is it. That's it. That's fight. He's asleep. He's asleep.
He's not asleep. He's fighting it. I don't think he's got his chin.
Nope. Wow. He's
he sinks it in deeper.
Oh, there he goes.
Now it's in bed.
No, but Maurice.
He can't fight this long. He's going to sleep.
No, he can still breathe though. There's a lot of space in that neck.
He's in the armpit. He's in the pocket of the armpit, so
it's uncomfortable, but he can stay there. That guy can't hold it for that long. That is wearing those arms right now. Alexi's wearing his arms down, trying to go for this choke. He doesn't have a fully in.
That this guy's used to that. That head's gonna pop out.
Oh, now we got Maurice with strikes. He's hitting him right in the eye, though. He's hitting him right in the eye socket.
The eye doesn't feel good. Smart, though. Smart.
You know what you do? This is where you thumb poke him in the eye. You get him in the eye. You get the referee to separate you.
If it was in the street, you totally gouge the eye.
No, even now.
100%.
No, even now. You need that separation. He survived the round, Maurice Green. Alexi round.
All right. Next round.
We go to the second round. The fight continues. They're playing Vanilla Ice.
No breakdancing in the room yet.
Man, Chanclas Cantina is filling up with people. We are ready for these main events. It is good action here in Las Vegas. Definitely recommend tuning in with us for your fight predictions. We're predicting Conor McGregor wins this fight. Hopefully that's the way it goes down, because that'll set the table for a whole lot more fights to come in 2020. And that's what we want. We want entertaining fights. We want to have things to talk about on Fight Conversations. Join us. Tune in live. Fight Conversations from Chanclas Cantina. We are enjoying the atmosphere here. We are enjoying the fights. So far, I think we got first round for Alexi. Giving the first round to Alexi. 10-9 round. And let's see how it goes. What's good, Trez?
All right, we're back. I just got an order in over here for another drink, but here we go. Round two. They are alive. We're going to see more on the feet.
Alexi's definitely at a huge disadvantage on the feet. He needs to take it back to the ground.
He needs to keep working that body and cutting them legs. Chopping them legs if Maurice Green wants to keep the Ruski from getting him. Boom, big kick.
This is a fight that Green has to win if he wants to advance in the UFC.
Yeah, he needs to shake him off, but yeah.
Alexi is totally a gatekeeper.
Yeah, he's a tough gate, though, to get through. That's for sure. Boom, big elbows. Maurice Green tagging him.
But he's slow.
Big
and if you got good strikes, you should be able to get him out of there.
He's big. He's lumbering.
And you're right. In the last round, he may have drained his strength out of his arms.
No,
trying to go for that ill-positioned choke.
Yeah, those squeezing, all that squeezing, they'll get you, man. Oh. Timber, baby. They just fell like a redwood in the Yosemite Mountains.
More of the same for Alexi. This is bad for Green.
This is bad for Green. This is good for Alexi, but at the same time, Alexi's arms are a little weary. I like the chin on the face, though. He's
they
digging.
Don't call him the Python because
boom, big
the boa
elbows.
constrictor because he's got weary arms. I think if he gets the choke in there, that squeeze will be there.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say when you just train with your chokes, your arms are dead for a few days. Oh, here he goes. He's getting it in.
This guy's had what, 70 fights?
The crowd's getting restless. They're booing right now at the T-Mobile Arena.
Hey, look, this is a great fight to throw in the middle of a card. You don't want the whole card to go in 2 seconds. This is a long, drawn-out fight. This is the kind of fight that is like a meat and potatoes of a card, you know.
I can't get down with booing guys that are actually trying to take one another out. They might not be the best skilled at it, or it might not be the prettiest,
It's
but
a
they're actually
classic
going
striker
for it.
versus grappler matchup. That's still one of the
Oh, he's
one of
got
the
a
foundations of the UFC from
He's got a-
Randy Couture and Chuck Liddell. Striker
got
versus grappler.
he's got a Kimura, but he's got his arm protected underneath though. He had
He's
to
not
bail
getting
on it.
that Kimura. That's not.
No, he had to
That's
let
not
go of the
gonna
Kimura
happen.
now.
I mean, this fight is a grind. That's clear.
This is
And
one
right
of the
now it's Alexi's fight to win. But I mean, Green, if he can get himself up, or even in the next round, if he can land something on the feet, he's got a great chance because Alexi really is slow in the stand-up. If he can even get up right now, he might be able to.
we see an armbar. We see an armbar. Alexi's got an armbar attempt over here. He's in position, but Green just stepped over, so he's protected right now. But he's yanking. He's yanking. Alexi's bleeding too. There's some heavy breathing going on. He's yanking on his arm. Oh, man, this is in a weird position, too. Oh, wow. Maurice can't pull his arm out. Oh, he stopped it.
As predicted, submission by
Oh,
Alexi.
wow. I think he might have broke his arm. There it is, guys. The boa constrictor.
This guy is no joke with the submissions. Wow. Submission.
Submission.
I had this guy scouted, man. Submission.
I was going to say, you want to keep this
I saw
thing
the same
going. You
matchup
want to keep it
before.
on the feet. You take
This
it to
guy
the
is
ground.
No joke.
You can't let a guy that has that many submission wins
Back
take it to the
drawing
ground.
board for Green, huh?
All the football games here in Chanclas, just like this.
Here on the replay, we see old boy take him down on a really slow, lethargic double leg. You know, people that are on the ground, submission specialists, I tell you, man, you got to be well-rounded. You got to be well-rounded. He was working that forearm. So he was working the forearm.
This guy's had what? 70, 80 fights in his career. This guy is so seasoned of a veteran that once he gets you to the ground, he's at a tremendous advantage. He is slow as mud when it comes to stand up, and that was the advantage for Green. He was not able to capitalize.
Green looks really disappointed.
Welcome to Fight Conversations.
I was going to say, Green should be disappointed in the fact that, you know, I think there should have been a little bit more effort. I think he could have put in a little bit more effort. I always believe this with any fighter in staying on their feet. You know, I'm a boxing purist, and one of the things that's dire to a boxer is staying on their feet and preventing getting tied up. And these guys that are good with striking, good with their hands, they allow it. They allow it. And, you know, if you don't have the basics on getting up, this is what's going to happen. You're going to get choked out.
Man, this fight card is moving right along, isn't it? We are already up to Holly Holm's fight. That came quick,
All
didn't
right,
it? Damn.
everybody. We're getting ready for the McGregor Cowboy fight in the house. Everybody here is going for McGregor, right? But we're going for Cowboy. We have a Cowboy fans in the house. Oh, boy. All right, this next song goes out to you guys.
We got a mixed house here at Chanclas Cantina.
Yeah, we will
Mixed
Las Vegas
predictions.
rocks. Chanclas rocks. World class Chanclas. This is how we do it at world famous Chanclas Cantina.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was definitely impressive.
Let me hear you guys, ladies. Yes. Who says the East Side doesn't know how to party, huh?
Yeah, Chanclas is live right now, man. For sure, 100%. Man, I'm ready for this co-main event. What are you thinking, Trez?
I think it's going to be exciting. I think you're going to be banging it out. You know, I think they're going to be a high energy fight. Man, it is loud up in here in Chanclas, guys. This is something else. I love being in a place where it's nothing but fight fans coming out. Fight fans enjoying themselves. This is what it's all about, guys. Having some fun.
Yeah, I'm ready for these fights, man. I've been ready for these fights all week. I think Holly Holm wins this fight.
Holly Holm's 12 and 5 in her MMA record. She's 12 and 5 in her MMA record. She is a multi-world champion in boxing, elite level of striking. But then we have 10 and 8, and that's not a good record, but a worthy adversary with Raquel Pennington, who's coming to throw bombs, hit hard, and if she wants to stay in this game as young as she is. You could still make a good career, and a title run with that record, because MMA, anything can happen. You get on the streak, you're at the top. Right now, I got to say, Holly Holmes, if there's ever a chance to make sure that you're going to be in the running for something next in the future, you got to win this fight. I think it's do or die for Raquel Pennington on this.
You might have a good point there. The question is, what did she learn from the first time around with Holly?
Did she study the tape? Did she study the tape, right?
I mean, more than the tape, maybe she learned something from actually being in there. You know, I mean, when you fight somebody, you get a feel for what you did right or what you did wrong, and there are adjustments that you're able to make. Let's see who makes the adjustments. Obviously, more adjustments had to be made on Pennington's side because she picked up the L. So, Holly Holm, I watched the fight again. She outboxed her. You know, I think that's where her advantage is. If the fight goes anything like the first one, it should be the same result. Will Pennington take Trez's advice and change it up, make the adjustment?
You know, the only thing that's hard is Holly Holm's experience and her skill set. I mean, unbelievable skill set, but she's also there. She's also been easy to hit. So if you got that, if you're on that level, you get it done. It gets done. It happens.
I think she knows what to expect. I think Pennington's advantage is on the ground. I think that's where she has to get the fight, and it might not be in the first round, but she has to work towards getting ground control.
They're hyping up the John Jones fight. They got the John Jones.
I can't wait for that one. Who do you like, Dominic?
You know what? I don't like John Jones at all.
As a fighter or personally?
I respect him as a fighter, but he just does things that's not part of my moral character and fiber, you know. And how many times does this guy get busted? And I don't give a fuck about nanoparticles or whatever that bullshit is. How many times does somebody get busted with fucking shit in their system, bullshit out of the ring, all that stuff, and then not fucking, I mean, it still gets a shot. I mean, the dude's got fucking 9 lives in this fucking game. You know, the thing that's bullshit that I don't like about it,
regardless,
is he can't make, he never, as tough as he is, he never mans up to any of his bullshit. He sits there and he cries on fucking screen. He makes this whole thing. He's playing people.
Can't argue that. He's an incredible talent.
Yeah, he's a great actor. He gets people to buy his bullshit, and then he fucking does the fucking bullshit.
His ability to manage the distance and land killer strikes.
Bro, he's a drug cheat, dude. Fuck that guy.
I mean, all the drugs in the world aren't going to help you to beat Daniel Cormier with that leg kick.
Bro, why does he need to take that shit, man? If he ain't, whatever,
that was a beautiful head kick knockout.
I believe guys should be able to fucking take juice, but not for the fight, but recover and shit like that. You know.
I don't think it can be argued that Jones is one of the best in UFC history.
Oh yeah, no, he's an amazing fighter, but dude, he's an asterisk fighter.
Hey, look, if there's one thing that sports are proving in the modern day is that asterisks are like baked into everything. You never know who's doing what, who's fucking bending the rules. The old motto, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, still applies. Everybody's still doing something. Everybody's bending the fucking rules somewhere.
Hey, I'm a firm believer. If you're not willing to cheat, you're not serious about winning. I get that. All right. But how many times when you get caught, you get busted, you still get to go? That's bullshit.
I mean, it's coming up with baseball. We're going to find out how cheaters are treated. We're going to find out.
If you get caught, you get dealt with. No one's above the fucking rule. This fucking guy's 9 lives. Bullshit. You know what I mean? Other guys will
what about your main event tonight with McGregor?
Exactly. But he hasn't been. He's got his bullshit out of the ring. He's going to pay for that because he can't dodge that shit. That's going to cost him money. But he ain't been busted. He ain't been pissing hot. You know what I mean? He hasn't been busted on the shit. He hasn't been caught trying to avoid. I mean, dude, there's stories of fucking John Jones hiding 8 hours underneath the fucking cage in fucking New Mexico or whatever, Colorado, one of the other, someplace, but hiding under there waiting for the drug test people to leave. The dude fucking did a hit and run and fucking left the scene of the crime was a pregnant lady. Fuck that piece of shit, dude.
I mean, I know a lot of friends that if that drug tester was there for a little bit hiding under the ring also. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's hard to throw stones at John Jones for me.
Hey, bro, when it's your job and when you're doing some stuff, man, you know, it's just like making weight, dude. You're going to take it serious. You're going to do a real deal. And if you are going to take that edge, you're going to play that edge, you got to make sure you're fucking clean. You get busted, dude, you get dealt with. He ain't been dealt with shit, dude.
Well, you know why? Because he's a golden boy.
Oh yeah, no, he's the golden goose.
The way the world works is the world's about money. And if you bring in the money, that's what matters.
Holly,
and you know that, man. It's about the income, about the cash flow. If you bring in that money, you're forgiven.
Say Holly Holm, Raquel Pennington. They're getting started.
Holly Holm by stoppage.
They turned off the bullshit music. Yay.
I rewatched the fight. I agree with Holly's victory in this one. I think that she outboxed Pennington. I think Pennington definitely has to take it to the ground in this one to get the win.
Well, here's the thing. Usually in boxing, when someone ekes out a decision in the rematch, the person that loses the decision wins by knockout. That's usually what happens in boxing. That's a historical pattern, right? If the person wins the second fight that won the first fight, usually they win by knockout too. So what I'm saying is we're looking at a potential knockout.
You're going with
fight.
Pennington then.
I am going with Pennington. I think the desperation in this fight. Who wants to be 10-9 in their career?
Hey, she might want to have a better record. That doesn't mean she's going to be able to get it done. You see this a lot of times in sports where a team will need to win a game to make the playoffs, or they'll need to win a game for home field advantage, and they still lose because
how many
because
fighters,
you need it doesn't mean you get it.
Right now, how many fighters in the UFC, male or female, have an even record or have more losses than wins? They don't. They don't. This is do or die. She's one more closer to that 50-50. She loses this, she's probably out of the UFC.
Hey, I totally agree. It's do or die, but she can totally die.
Anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Do or die or not.
Well, this is like one of those things like when I'm doing stand-up comedy and, you know, are you going to do your material, or are you going to go for it and really try to crack that egg, bust that fucking bitch wide open, and you do it? Well, that's what's going on here. Raquel Pennington needs to crack that egg, go for it, fucking go for that brass ring.
Man, we love this in the UFC when you get these rematches and you can see the growth of fighters over time. I mean, I agree with you, Pennington. This is a great test for her. The question is will she woman up for the test? Hold on.
They're bringing Raquel Pennington on into the cage. I like that she's rocking her little AirPods.
She's from Colorado, huh? Nice. I got nothing against Raquel Pennington. I just think that Holly Holmes has her number, and I think that she's victorious again tonight. I would like to see a stoppage, but after watching them fight, I think they're paired up pretty well, and it's going to probably be a decision for Holly Holm. But Trez got a good point. If Raquel Pennington wants to advance, she has to beat Holly Holm here to advance to better and bigger fights, championship fights. She wants to be in line for a title, but they both want that title. They both want to line themselves up for title fights. So that's what's on the line here tonight. These are two fighters that have fought each other before. They've gotten the distance before. It was a controversial decision. Some people thought it should have went Pennington's way. What'll happen tonight? I personally think it'll go Holmes' way again. I watched it. I thought she really had a good feel for Pennington's timing, and she really was able to decisively win some rounds. We will find out soon here. Tune in. Fight Conversations. We are watching this fight from Chanclas Cantina here in Las Vegas. Oh, man, I am ready for this action. They are in the ring. Octagon. They're in the octagon. They are ready to go. No bad blood between these ladies. Both professionals. Both have love for each other. They've said outside the ring. Inside the ring, they're both killers. So who will win tonight? That is the question. I got to say, I'm going with Holly Holm. I said it before. I said it again. I think she got the feel for the matchup. I think that the way the last matchup went, it was all on feel and heart. And that's something that here she comes.
New Mexico's in the house. house. Tres Malas is in the house.
She is ready. She is ready.
Man, we're doing it.
She looks serious. She looks real serious.
Holly Holm is looking like she is coming in to stake her claim. She, this is one of the things about Holly Holm is she's an elite athlete. She's always in shape. She's never, you know what I mean? She's a fit
lifestyle
freak.
for Holly Holm.
Yes, she's like that. The Manny Pacquiao's, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Bernard Hopkins, the guys that are just always fit, always in shape, always ready to go. The Diaz brothers, dude, always got long. They got long.
Holly Holm.
Long lungs, deep lungs. Stamina.
Holly Holm shows her dominance once again in this rematch. Holly Holm is ready to go on for the title. She's ranked ahead of Pennington for a reason. Pennington wants to jump over Holly Holm and have a title shot, but I think this is a bad matchup for Pennington. I think that the first time around, Holly Holm was able to beat her to the punch and outscore her, and we'll see what happens this time around. Will she make the adjustments needed to beat Holly Holm? Trez says she needs to, but that's neither here nor there. She could need to and still not get it done.
Holly Holm ain't going nowhere. Her next paycheck is already there, okay? Raquel Pennington, her next paycheck is not there as far as if a loss comes. I've got to be honest. I'm not a negotiator. I'm not a manager, but I will tell you what, writing on the wall, man, when you look at that record, right? And she's ranked 5. But how many losses till you're gone? I'm just saying.
Who's ranked 5? Raquel
Pennington. And Pennington she's a great scrapper. She's a great fighter.
It's interesting how UFC goes these days. You could be ranked 5, somebody gets injured or gets knocked out of a fight, you're called right in. So
yeah.
I think she just got to stay ready regardless of what happens tonight.
You got a question over there. Your shit's running low. On that one, you got a question over there. I'm just saying 10-8. Bruce Buffer's calling in the old shot right now. Guys, thanks for tuning in to Fight Conversations, where we sit here, we talk about the fights, we talk about what's going on, what we see, what's going on, what we think, what we observe as far as leading up to the fights. Other than this being at a bar in a restaurant here in Las Vegas, Nevada, this is what we always do. This is our thing. So we're happy to be sharing this with you, talking about boxing, talking about MMA, and watching banging ass fights at the same time. Holly Holm, they're calling her name right now. The preacher's daughter, baby. The preacher's daughter. All right, so after this fight, it's the Bang Bang Boogie with the main event. But here we go. We're kicking it off with Holly Holm and Raquel Pennington. Rematch. And I'm going to tell you what, Holly Holm is looking ready to kill. She hasn't got an ounce of fat on her body.
No touch of gloves. Wow, this is a 3-round fight. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, only a 3-rounder.
Main event. Only 3-rounder.
They're trying to get to the main event as fast as possible, but here we go.
Get this shit up out of here as fast as possible. Let's get the Connor.
Just like Joe Rogan's just mentioning, Pennington's been wanting this rematch. She wants it.
That Holly Holm reach advantage has bothered Pennington in the previous matchup. Notice she tried to take the Superman punch to close that distance.
Yeah, look at Pennington's already kind of like standing just in front watching Holly Holm instead of actually trying to dissect her and do things. Holly Holm's trying to dissect her right now. She's trying to actually pick her apart. Keeps kicking. Holly Holm keeps using that front right kick to attack the leg, the front knee, the left knee of Raquel Pennington. Chip, chip, chip. Just keep hacking away. Holly Holm with a straight left hand coming right down the pipe. Didn't land, but it's she's honing in. She's closing that distance.
Holly's got a good feel for this opponent.
Boom, big left hand. Yeah, Holly Holm's looking to execute. Pennington's looking to react. That's not the way you want to do in a fight like this. There you go. Pennington went in for a strike. She got a right hand in, but nothing effective.
Good way to bring the fight from Pennington. She's definitely determined.
Right now they're pinned up against the cage with Holly Holm has Raquel Pennington pinned up. They're working for position right now. And I'm going to tell you, this is a very strenuous position to be in, to fight out of. Holly Holm with her height and her base right now has just got great leverage pushing her into the cage. Not much doing as far as damage, but this is also controlling your opponent. Pennington would be wise to do whatever she can to get out of this position right now.
Advantage in the clinch for Holly Holm. She has the height advantage. Usually helps in the clinch.
She's running the clock and she's taking a shot here and there, one at a time. Nothing but one knee right there coming back from Pennington. Holly Holm just keeping their face and chin right in Pennington's face. Right underneath.
The battle for position is real.
Pennington just got a good knee to the body of Holly Holm coming off that cage, but she's also got that forearm in between, and that's crucial right there. She needs to keep that forearm in place because that's moving the head. Now she doesn't. Now Holly Holm closed that distance. You keep that forearm underneath that neck. You can move that head around. You'll prevent any damage coming from you from the other side.
Yeah, that was good.
So they've spent a minute up against the cage right now. Mostly Holly Holm. I'd say about 90% all Holly Holm on
Look at
this.
the proper 12 whiskey represented right there. That's hilarious. Conor McGregor's a marketing genius. He's got his whiskey.
Holly Holm just says
right now.
Holly Holm just has such a good base right now. It's so strong. The way her footing is and pushing up against Pennington, keeping her up against. I mean, we got a reversal. Finally, a reversal. But, Holly Holm just reversed it back around. This pace works tremendously right now for Holly Holm.
But
this pace works tremendously for Holly Holm right now. And, yes, it is a close. It is a
I'm
close
going to give
one.
it to Holly so far.
Just out of aggression alone.
Position, aggression,
Strikes.
control.
Standing guillotine right here. The standing guillotine attempt by Holly Holm. I don't think she has it in. The only thing is this is a waste of energy on those arms.
Holly looks jacked. One thing's for sure, they both came in great shape for this fight.
That's one thing that is going on in this fight. They're both really pushing the action. They're both trying. They're both putting it in there,
I mean, to me so far, this fight looks very similar to the last time around.
So in Pennington's corner, Pennington's standing up. Her corner looks pretty lax. I don't see any sense of urgency. Holly Holm's corner, she's sitting down. Everybody seems to be very calm over there as well. Again, when you have that pedigree of Holly Holm when it comes to being in stressful situations, I mean, she is well versed.
Is that a little swelling on Holly's eye? Did she get a
All
little
right,
into a
here
little
we
trouble
go.
there in the left eye?
I said
I think
Pennington
I might
needs
have
to
seen a
win.
little
This is
knot
one
on
of the
Holly
things
Holm's eye.
she needs to do. Pennington needs to do things to win. She's not trying to.
She's always trying to close that distance, which has been a problem for her.
Yeah, and right now the
Holly's
way
timing it.
well, the thing is, she's following her. She's not cutting off the ring, too. Holly Holm's so slick. She knows how to move. Her ring generalship is, again, she's been fighting her whole life.
Absolutely.
World
Absolutely.
championship boxer.
Her clinch up against the fence has been dominant in both fights so far that these two have fought. I think it has a lot to do with her height. She's just a bad matchup for Raquel Pennington.
Yeah, well, here's one of the things. If you're a little person, you can't get it done against a big person. Again, man, how are you know, how long are you going to last? How long are you going to last? I mean, look
Well,
at
you've got to make up for it in other ways. You know, you've got to make up for it in either ferocity or something up close, or you've got to find a way to equalize the fight.
Well, it just seems like Pennington's fight game is to react and not act, not be first.
I think that Holly Holm is so good that she's forcing Pennington into the kind of fight that favors herself, you know. And I think that she just got Pennington's number.
Well, what I don't understand is why Holly Holm is playing this game with this grappling right here, this kind of deal, up against the stand-up grappling up against the cage when she's got her beat with the stand-up. Now Pennington just reversed it, but there's nothing going on. She doesn't have the leverage.
She does not have the leverage. The height is a factor.
She almost just lifted off her feet right there and spun around.
Holly owns her in the clinch.
And Holly Holmes, she's chipping away. She's doing, it might be small punches, but she's doing punches. She's throwing knees. She's doing these small things just to chip, pick, score. Get people all loosey-goosey,
Yeah, it's definitely a bad position for Pennington. And she's losing.
Ooh, Raquel Pennington with some big knees. Finally created the distance. That now Holly Holm didn't like that. Those knees Holly Holm didn't like at all. That's a total game changer. She's trying to front with that backing out and throwing stuff. Raquel Pennington, she doesn't know the strength of the knees. Now she's recovered. She's taking her back. Smother the gun. Smother the gun. That's the way you do it. That's the way you protect yourself on this. Look at those knees of the body, though. Keep working those knees.
Man.
Here we go. Here we go. You can hear the crowd. You can hear the crowd starting to moan, starting to groan, starting to piss and complain. This clinch game, though, was just extremely tiring. Nice knee to Pennington, but then Holly Holm came back with a knee right in the old fly trap.
More of the same, as expected. This is what we saw the last time around, and it's more of the same.
Well, this is Pennington. This is Pennington's fault in as far as she needs to prevent this from happening. She needs to fight her game. Here we go. But what is she doing over here? That's not enough to win a round. That doesn't win a round.
Holly Holm, 2-0.
2-0 Holly Holm.
I definitely see Holly winning this fight by decision. What do you see, Trez? I mean, I know what you think you wanted Pennington to do. And what do you think so far? Is she getting it done?
Nope. I don't think Pennington is doing anything. I think she's letting an opportunity.
Don't think that she.
Well, I think she's letting an opportunity slip through her fingers. I think she's just letting Holm fight her game. She's not fighting her game. And I know it is way easier said than done. It is definitely easier said than done. But one of the things,
I think it's just a bad matchup.
One of the things, though, you have to push. You have
definitely a bad matchup. 100%.
What? I can't hear you.
I think this is a bad matchup for Pennington. Holmes is just dominating her in the clinch, dominating her in the exchange.
She's just fighting very predictable, very traditional. She's fighting, somebody with somebody
she
like.
Hasn't really changed anything up from last time around.
No, she's not throwing nothing hard. She's not throwing anything dangerous.
This is do or die, round 3. This is it.
I always take a long shot. I'll tell you what, my prediction will be right, though. With a performance like this, she ain't going to be in the UFC that much longer. I don't give a fuck how ranked she is, dude. I'm sorry, but
the thing is, she looks good against people that aren't Holly Holm. She might become a gatekeeper herself.
At 10-8,
the kind of fighter that you beat in the women's division to move up the ladder.
Look, she can't get anything off. Holly Holmes is beating her to the punch. She's moving before she hits her. Dude, Pennington has no game plan. Like,
Holly
what
Holm
did she
has
do?
Her number.
What did she do? She just spent her whole fight camp losing weight? Like, what's going on here? I always favor the boxer.
I think they gave
always
her a plan to try to close the distance and land strikes, and she just hasn't been able to execute it.
No, Holly Holm, she proved again. I'm gonna tell you right now, she proved again that she still got the goods, man. Even with all that ring experience, all that stuff, that long of a career.
I believe in Holly in a matchup like this, that she already has a feel for the other fighter, and she already dominated the other fighter in all phases. And I think that, she basically, she's skilled, she's crafty. She's been here before. She's been in this fight with this woman before, and she knows what to expect. And I don't think that Pennington has done anything different. She did a little punch, and she didn't do enough.
No, Holly Holm's a fighter, man. She's intelligent fighter too. She knows the game. She knows she knows how to anticipate what's coming. She's got instinct. Got great fighter instinct. She's got that shit that you can't teach. I just wish she would knock her out right now so we can just get to the main event 2 minutes and 30 seconds sooner.
Not gonna happen.
Just start her.
This is going to
Boom.
decision.
She just keeps landing. She keeps landing sharp shots, though. I think she hurt her hand on that last left, though. Oh, Pennington. Oh, here you go. This is Pennington's shot. Oh, but Holly Holm back on her feet.
She's worn it down. This is it. This is her shot right now.
When a boxer knows
make it work.
When a boxer knows how to get back on their feet, man, it's trouble for the wrestler, the jiu-jitsu guy. But that's a rare occasion. That's a rare occasion. Holly Holm's one of those rare occasions, man.
I would say more than the boxing exchanges, Holly's winning the clinch. Just dominating the clinch.
Yeah.
She's trying to get a takedown here to seal it up. Yeah, I mean, this is clear to me that Pennington just hasn't made the right adjustments, and then Holly Holm is going to win this by decision. Neither of these women is going to knock each other out in the next minute. It's not going to happen. This is going to decision. Two tough broads, I'll give you that. All right, everybody. At the end of this this fight, we're going to be taking an intermission.
30 seconds left. Holly Holm's going to walk away 3 rounds to nothing unless Raquel Pennington strikes lightning in a bottle.
This is Holly Holm all day. Holly Holm by decision. Unanimous.
All right. That was Raquel Pennington, Holly Holm. Holly Holm's getting the win. There's no doubt about that. If anybody scored a second in that fight for Raquel Pennington, they don't know how to judge a fight. I picked Raquel Pennington to win just on the prospect.
You wanted her to win. You wanted her to step up. I just didn't see it happening.
I thought it was a moment for an underdog to come through, but man, something about her. Holly Holm's her kryptonite, man. You know, here's another thing too, though. Holly Holm, she's amazing. I mean, she's so talented. She's a gifted fighter, instinctual fighter. She lives the life. She walks around at fighting weight. She's always in shape. I mean, but she's cerebral too. You know, that's the thing. She's a very cerebral fighter, and I love that. She's very aware. You know, you gotta really be something special to beat somebody as special as Holly Holm.
Unanimous decision I see coming for Holly Holm.
So they're announcing this. We're going to take a brief intermission, guys. Oh, here we go. Jeez, 29-28. Somebody gave Raquel Pennington a round. Jesus fucking Christ.
Unanimous decision. We saw that coming.
So we're going to take a brief intermission,
no doubt,
guys.
Everybody. We will be back
for the main event.
I'd say just leave